He feels it. He absolutely feels it. And we're going to continue, whether it's sanctions, whether it's press statements, anything that we have to do, we're going to do.
Doesn't appear to be affecting his actions.
Washington says it's ready to do everything necessary to contain North Korea following Pyongyang's latest missile test. Commenting on the launch, President Vladimir Putin said that it's time to stop intimidating North Korea and to find a peaceful solution.
Hollande is nasty, but just in one way. Macron is nasty, but he has no principles, so no limits.
As the new French president assumes power, forming a new cabinet is proving not as easy as he might have hoped. A cholera outbreak is spreading rapidly in Yemen's capital. Over 100 people have died, with the number of cases tripling in a week. Hello there, it's 2 p.m. here in the Russian capital and you're watching RT International with me, Nikki Aaron. Our top story this hour. The latest North Korean ballistic missile test has prompted international concern and condemnation. Pyongyang claims it was a new type of rocket that can carry a heavy nuclear warhead. The United States has expressed dismay over the flagrant menace posed by the North. The U.S. ambassador to the UN said Kim Jong-un is desperate.
He's in a state of paranoia. He's incredibly concerned about anything and everything around him. And so what we're going to do is continue to tighten the screws. He feels it. He absolutely feels it. And we're going to continue, whether it's sanctions, whether it's press statements, anything that we have to do, we're going to do.
Doesn't appear to be affecting his actions.
Pyongyang claims that the missile reached an altitude of over 2,000 kilometers. Aside from political concern, that's what appears to have worried the mainstream media the most. RT's Murad Gazdiev has more.
Kim the Menace is up to no good. North Korea has launched another villainous ballistic missile, this one more wicked than ever before.
North Korea has launched what appears to be at least a new type of ballistic missile. Now,
this was the first time Pyongyang had fired a missile that had reached an altitude of more than 2,000 kilometers.
Show the North may have progressed with its missile technology, or may even have developed new technology.
It could reach as far as 4,000 or even more kilometers.
Truly, fear has no boundaries. Terrible Korea with its malevolent weapons and nefarious plans. And on that front, Russia ought to be afraid too. CNN declared that the missile impacted a mere 60 kilometers from Russia's borders. Now, Russian radars, which I generally believe are more capable of detecting missiles than CNN, said that the rocket landed 500 kilometers from Russia. Nothing to be afraid of. But come on, we're being unfair. CNN was just citing government officials, the government of Donald Trump, the guy who can't remember the name of North Korea's leader.
You know, they've been talking with this gentleman for a long time. You read Clinton's book, he said, oh, we made such a great peace deal and it was a joke. They've all been outplayed by this gentleman, and we'll see what happens.
Ah, who cares? Kim Jong-uno dos tres. Nothing a good old armada can't handle.
We are sending an armada, very powerful. We have submarines, very powerful, far more powerful than the aircraft carrier, that I can tell you.
That armada and those beautiful submarines then promptly sailed to Australia, not North Korea. Damned geography. Look, it doesn't matter. North Korea is the bad Korea. Facts and figures don't change that. All that matters is fear. Fear North Korea.
Well, the North Korean Central News Agency has reported that after the launch, leader Kim Jong-un ordered missiles to engineers to be ready for new tests to counter possible threats from America. Well, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has also addressed the latest missile launch by North Korea. Emily Su reports from Beijing.
Most interesting topic that Putin has covered is his reaction to the latest missile test coming from North Korea. Now he has condemned anyone's attempt to acquire more nuclear weapons, describing the latest missile test as harmful, dangerous, and counterproductive. But he did say that it's important to get North Korea back into international dialogue, as he believes there could be a peaceful solution to resolve the conflict and ease the tensions on the Korean peninsula. And now specifically on the latest missile test, so Putin stressed that although it didn't serve any threat to Russia, it is a provocation.
Russia is against expanding the pool of nuclear powers, including North Korea. We've seen the forcible overthrow of regimes and invasions of other countries, which provokes an arms race. We need a more comprehensive approach to strengthen the system of guarantees, relying on international law. We have to return to dialogue with North Korea. We need to stop intimidating them and find peaceful solutions. I believe it's possible. The test did not present any threat to Russia, but it has a provocative influence, and there's nothing good in it.
Putin has discussed a wide range of issues, and it wasn't all serious and no games. He was asked about him showing off his piano playing skills yesterday ahead of a meeting with Xi Jinping. He was asked by a reporter if he would do the same if and when he meets with President Trump. Well, he says he will choose what tune to play depending on the outcome of those talks.